You know, many of you may own a house, some of you rent. But here's what happens when you rent. They ask you for your name, your income. They may ask for a credit report. They might actually ask for all kinds of birth dates or social security number. First, I don't want you to give your birth date. Just give them your age. Second, tell them cram it. Social security numbers can't be asked for because that's against the law, and it is. It's a $1,000 fine unless you are the Social Security Administration. There's a law that says you can't and shouldn't, and if you demand it, then they can hand you a $1,000 bill. Did you know that? In the meantime, even if you're happy where you're at, or you have a home, or you're renting, I want you to call an ad on a rental. Let's start letting the system know that we're not going to take it anymore, and here's how you do it. You call a place that you think you might like, just to make it fun, because you're probably more familiar with what you want. And they're going to say, okay, well, would you like to see it? Well, first ask them to send you pictures via the internet. Tell them now you're interested. And what would it take? And they're going to say, well, we're going to have you fill out an application. And you go, well, great, because I'm going to need to have you fill one out too. What? Why would I need to fill one out? That's what they'll say. Well, you know, today we're really not sure really who might be bankrupt. And I don't want to get into a house where the landlord is in foreclosure on, because the new owners that might take over is the bank or another buyer, and they may not like me renting it, and I don't want to get in it and find out, gosh, you're having trouble making payments on my rental that you own, and I'm going to have to find another place to live. Now, I'm not interested in that, so guess what? You're going to fill out a credit application for me, and I'm going to check your background out, and you're going to tell me if you're worthy of having me there, because you could really ruin my life if you lose your property. I want to know if it's in foreclosure. I want to know if the payments are current. And I want a credit check on you, because I want to know if you can keep payments up on it and other items of interest. And you're going to get, now guess what? I've been doing this. You're going to get the craziest reactions that you have ever had in your life. And most of the time, these people are going to go, oh, I don't have to deal with this. Well, you know, they're just assuming that they're above that, and they don't have to, and so they'll just go to the next person, because you know why? We've all acquiesced. We just walk down the street and we just go, oh, you want an application? Okay, well, here. You go to the grocery store, they want your firstborn and a blood type and DNA sample to take your check for groceries. Oh, well, here. We've got to stop this. We've got to come into community understanding that we're there to be a good neighbor and to protect and quit allowing the beast in the system to collapse in on us. I'm not talking about being mean. I'm talking about being really a good-hearted person. But we have available here a non-violent way to revolt using an army of principles. So, that's what we have for community today. All right. Let's take a break, Hans, and let's see what we can do with some music. And then when we come back, we're going to do our next section, and it's going to be about the Anglo-Saxon mission. So let's listen to Alexandra Blue, and the song is Beginning, and we'll be right back.
Dit is ArgusoogRadio.
Thanks for listening. You're listening to The Waterman Files on ArgusoogRadio.org, and this is John Waterman, and I'm coming to you from deep inside the castle. Today is February 26th. While we've been on the radio, if I understand the timing correctly, about 2031 UTC, which I don't know how far off my time that is. It's either an hour and 10 minutes or 10 minutes ago, just now, there was a 7.0 magnitude earthquake, and it was about, 50 miles from Okinawa. Apparently there is, I see there's a tsunami tab. Looks like there is the potential, the strong earthquake has occurred, but a tsunami is not.